Good morning, traders. Welcome to StockCast. My name is Todd Derby, along with co-host James Mason. Good morning, James. How are you doing today?
Todd, good morning. I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing well. Looking forward to hearing what Mr. Powell is going to say this morning to us.
It'd be interesting. So you should be starting up here any moment now. I'm just watching SPY at the moment. It's on that teetering point of indecisiveness. But yesterday I was not expecting the market to pull back like that. I was actually expecting the market to be bullish yesterday. It was set up pretty well, and then like out the gates, massive green candle, and then I was like, man, shit, today's gonna be a good day. And then that lasted for about 25 more minutes, and a new reality set in. So really just stand by. There was no significant news that caused that. And just algo driven market. So here we are today. We're trying to fight to break back above that 86 100 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So we will see what it does, and it's really going to be dependent on what Powell has to say, I'm assuming.
Well, Powell's going to be the catalyst that I think a lot of people, us and others on Wall Street, are waiting to hear. And the argument's going to be some of it's already baked in, but we just got to make sure he doesn't say anything stupid to create a panic.
Tell me about it.
I have to imagine that he has pre-meetings before he speaks, and I'm sure there's someone that says, "Don't fuck it up. Don't say anything stupid." Like they probably talk about buzzwords that he's not allowed to say when he's speaking.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't have some kind of algorithm or simulation that when they process his language, his words that he's going to say through their model, that it doesn't simulate the potential outcome of the market and how it's going to move, how it's going to respond. I would not be surprised.
Yeah, that'd actually be kind of interesting to know that, because that's pretty would be pretty high tech talk.
Even we obviously know that the resources are unlimited, but even people on our level could build something like that. It's gonna be costly. I won't deny that. But somebody realistically on our level in the world, not on Wall Street, could out of pocket build resources that could do that. So they probably have stuff that's just way more advanced than that. So I don't know. The whales are still extremely bullish overall in the market, on the eye. So that's all I care about. Maybe the whales already know something secret, and he's going to say something that's going to make the market just go screaming up. Hopefully today, not down.
Well, on the Transparent Traders black box trade and view entries and exits indicator, everything from the 1 minute to the 15-minute is now, they all line up to be in a bullish indicator. The 5-minute just popped up on my screen.
Nice.
So I'm just sharing what it says, and it's got a pretty good track record. So something's going on that it looks like we may be bullish.
Yeah. So Lewis, I could talk all day about it. There ain't no point in starting that topic up because it's just stuff I enjoy. But Lewis, if you ever want to hit me up and we can just chit chat, I'm always interested in tech and all that. Throw me out there what you already know. I'll dig into it. See what people are already doing. For me, it's not my style to create anything like that. That's not my interest. But like I was saying, I'm sure there is. Which I think stuff like that is super cool, regardless of who creates it. See, Gislin, need that James money for that. Shit, that James money is tied up in a certain stock.
I want to know if Bislin's got his bags packed yet and moving to Michigan.
What's that?
Gislin responded to my ad yesterday so I think he's getting ready to move to Michigan. Going to bring his wife and kid. Enjoy and go south of Canada. Enjoy the good life.
Michigan ain't the place for that.
Step in the right direction, brother.
Yeah. So the market today is going to be. I mean, we're in limbo right now. I mean, we're just waiting on Powell to.
I mean, to put it into perspective, going through my scanner, there is no $10 stock that's up on it. Everything's like little stuff, like 47 cents, all sub-dollar stocks. I mean, there is a lot of people sitting on their hands. So I think that they're scared, or maybe scared is the wrong word. Maybe they're more nervous. Probably nervous is probably a better word.
Yeah, but the eye is indicating bullish, so that's the only thing I follow now. I mean, I still obviously use all my indicators and everything because it does help out a lot. But in terms of market direction, like over the days to come, weeks, whatever, that's what I go by. I mean,
so you just said something that was important. I think it's important to reiterate to the people who listen. The eye isn't the only thing that you use anymore, but it's your first thing you look at, and then you start looking at your other stuff that you've used in the past. And when they all line up is when you get pretty excited.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Start looking at confirmation. So.
And I mean, and honestly, like going back to the eye, like for me, I don't believe in back testing just for the fact that with back testing, you can make anything you create give a certain answer just by tweaking the data. So back testing to me ain't the answer. It's forward testing, and that is, I mean, that's really what I've always done. But forward testing, in my opinion, is really the only way. I mean, because you're predicting something that hasn't happened yet, that doesn't even have a setup yet, and so far the eye it's done it on the last 8 times. Last 8 tops or bottoms in the market, it's predicted every one. And the reason why 8 times is just because, oh shit, that's as long as we had it alive. So, yeah. So I mean, that's why I use direction on it. We'll just have to see if it continues to be correct. Which, it's not like it's really like predicting. It's just I'm monitoring accounts. That's it. So hold on, I'm just watching SPY right now. So we're getting a little bump up in SPY. Again, like Todd said in the very beginning, pre-market it's dead. Everybody's just waiting on Powell to do his thing. And let's see.
Yeah, based on my scanner, I do not plan on trading today.
I mean, I have some swing trades, so I'm really just waiting on those. Some swing trades I entered yesterday. I'm just waiting on those to come to life. But yeah, I mean, shit. Let's just go to comments. Like, there's really nothing to go over in the market.
Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. NATO leaders, this is just a little off topic from stocks, but formally invite Finland and Sweden to join. That's been being talked about for a long time.
Those militaries are going to make all the difference. I'll be honest, man. Like, if you guys okay, for the military people out there, you've dealt with a lot of the NATO coalition forces, and you know what I mean.
Would you say the NATO forces parallel with how countries do in the Olympics? With medal?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Honestly, it's really just. I don't want to say psychological, but I'm sure there is some psychology on it. When you say Finland and Sweden and whoever else, wants to join over time, I'm sure it does something psychologically. But man, as for like beefing up, actually military might, man, they're just going to show up with U.S. hardware anyways. That's it. It's pretty much, if they show up with personnel, it's going to be very little, but they're showing up with U.S. hardware. So really, if you look at it, it's just like NATO is pretty much United States, the UK, Spain, the Italians, the French a little bit. And this is just from my personal experience being overseas and working with them. And I really can't remember anybody. Oh, Poland. Oh, the Polish. Germans. So yeah, like those big main countries. Other than that, I don't know. That's why I don't get like caught up in talking about like NATO stuff and talking about the government and war and all that. But whatever. Let's see what else we got going on in comments.
Yes, John, I did see that where JP Morgan talked about a recession. Yeah, I almost wonder if I wonder if that's just a little bit of self-fulfilling prophecy and the way they're managing money. And it's easier to say, hey, we're going to have a recession and they're wrong versus we're not going to have a recession and they're wrong. It kind of protects them because if it goes good, everyone's happy. But if they say everything's going to go good and it doesn't, then they look really bad.
Mm-hmm. But if you look back on it, and I've said the same shit when I'm about ready to call them out on. How long have we been? Now I really do believe a recession is coming. But it's just one of those things like you can't time it. You cannot time it. And I mean, I've gotten lucky and I've timed it in the past, but this one coming up, I've been so off from it. Probably because the government's been just pumping the market up like crazy, which I'm cool with if I have calls or if I'm bullish overall. I'm cool with that. But it's usually those moments when I start to feel like we're going to have a significant market pullback that I am not bullish on the market and they do that crap. So yeah. If you look back on it, like I'm sure we can do Google searches on any of these talking heads and find where they said in 2018, 19, 20, every freaking year, recession. And kind of like what Todd was saying, when these talking heads, like if you really break it down and research what they're saying, they say shit on both sides. So that way, when the market actually does what it ends up doing, and people start to look it up and they're like, oh, well, shit, Jamie Dimon said this. And it's just the way that we find shit that makes that justifies our personal, belief in what's going to happen. That's just how it is.
Some stock pickers do the same thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
like a lot of the analysts do.
They do a bunch of call outs like, hey, if it goes this direction, it could go here, or if it goes this direction. And then when it breaks one way or the other, like, see, I was right.
Honestly, guys, like, why do you think we just wear out our sarcastic joke by the market is going to go up or down today? That's why we do it. It's because people have always said this shit.
So here's the real question. Like, when I walk
hold
into
on. I'm going to mark you this one.
I saw that.
Cardi B said we're heading to recession. So, okay, Todd, go ahead.
So, like, when I walk into a room and I flip the white light switch on, lights on. I flip the switch off, light off. I understand that. I ease that. It's easy. Where's the line, the official line, where we are into a recession? And that's the debate.
I'll tell you.
I think we're headed. I think we're in one already.
I'll tell you. You really want to know how to know when you're in recession?
Let's hear it.
Don't ask me. I'm dead ass serious with this. There's a certain type of person you have to ask, but the thing is, they have to be a veteran. They have had to been in the industry for a while to have experienced the market flows. And there's two people: strippers and prostitutes. Dead serious. If you go to a strip club and it's dead, I mean, like a popular one and it's dead, recession. Strippers will be some of the first ones to tell you if we're in a recession or not, because that's one of the first industries that pull back. Same thing for prostitution. It's the hardest hit financially than any other sector in the economy. And this is not even me being sarcastic.
No, I believe that. I believe it to be true. Disposable cash dries up.
Exactly, yeah. So, like, why are we listening to all these MBAs when, I mean,
tomorrow we're gonna have a guest. We're gonna have a guest on the show.
Yeah, that was our soft landing right here for you guys. That we have a guest speaker tomorrow.
So I'd like you to introduce you to Mercedes. Mercedes, can you tell us how are sales going at the local joint downtown?
I need to create.
You need to create an algorithm where you have these strippers that like key in like how they do daily. So you can.
I just had an idea. I'm not gonna talk further on it.
We have look at everyone lining up for look at doing some field research, right, Jordan? I can just see you taking off for a strip club.
A lot of very upset wives. Well, transparent traders told me.
Oh, we are about 7 minutes away for the market.
I'm dead serious. Because like I've heard that before. I really did hear that before, and like I heard it for so long. And I mean, I don't know any prostitutes, so I didn't ask them. And I'm not just going to drive up to one and ask them what they think about the stock market, which would be funny. Hey, Todd, that would be a good segment. We should just drive around, especially your area. We'll go to Detroit, and we'll ask them for stock picks. I'm dead serious.
All right, let's do it.
It's going to be based off of how their cash flow is. But anyways, like I was saying, I really did ask a female who I know who is a stripper, and I mean, she pretty much verified it. She's like, yeah, I mean, you can always tell when people are losing their jobs because like they stop showing up, and they will be dead.
Well, when you start to hear him saying like, "Damn it, I got to get a real job."
Yeah. So, I mean, all jokes aside, like, I mean, I know a lot of people will probably think like, oh, James is talking about strippers and prostitutes. Well, I really don't give a shit. I'm here to make money, and any indicators that actually hold truth to it, hey, I'll look into it.
So there we have it, people. On StockCast this morning, when to know when you're in a recession or not, ask a hooker.
Yeah, we might not be here to give you solid moral or relationship advice, but we'll give you good ideas on generating stock picks.
That's John just posted something. Hotels struggling to find workers. I know it to be a fact. I was in April. I had to travel to a hotel, and there was 2 hotels that are owned by the same company, same chain. Actually, the Marriott property, and they had one person working the night desk from in the evening hours. And we arrived at the hotel like at 1:30 in the morning to check in, and this lady was literally running across the parking lot based on where someone was coming to the door, and they were trying to pinch pennies.
Man, Jordan Garcia, thank you for the tip, sir.
I appreciate that. All right, we're under 5 minutes. Spies move this morning.
So this is what the SPY's doing right now. I mean, I've just been steady eyes on it, and it hasn't done anything yet. So we'll just have to see. We'll see what it does. If it can break above 382.50, we'll give it that little bit of leeway. If we can break above 382.50, maybe this can reverse and start pushing up today. I hope it happens today, just because I don't feel like really continuously holding some contracts I entered end of day yesterday with uncertainty going into a long weekend. Other than that, actually, so tomorrow's Friday, and we're just going to continue with what we've been doing. Since the pre-market has been so dead, there's been nothing to report, guys, and you guys know that. We're really just on here, just talking BS.
Tomorrow's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday.
I thought it was Friday.
Yeah.
Damn.
But we are heading into a 4th of July weekend.
Okay. Well, anyways, for this Friday, I think what I'll do is probably just stream our StockCaster, our audio news for y'all instead of doing the show. So yeah,
you should do that tomorrow, because Friday is going to be I think a lot of people will be gone.
Oh, that is true. Yeah.
They probably should have no show Friday and then stream that tomorrow. It's going to be slow.
What, like no show tomorrow?
No, the show would be the screencast, the audio.
All right, I'll just stream it tomorrow. So you guys get to hear the audio news, and I don't know, it's better than reading it.
No, you shared with me this morning, and there's a lot of information. We were talking about it, and would love to hear you guys' feedback on it. It was like I was like kind of blown away, like how much it shared with. I mean, how rapid it is, and how much it gives us. So it's interesting.
Well, I guess we're gonna see what comes of this little powwow meeting. Not much right now. So I don't know.
2 minutes.
All right, everybody. So Todd, do you have anything else?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
All right, everybody. Hey, trade safe, trade smart. We are at a weird little point right now, waiting on Jerome Powell to say whatever he's going to say to make the market react, and just keep your head on a swivel. So other than that, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in, and we will catch y'all in the next one.